Hey guys, welcome to Crystals and Cocktails. I forgot where I was for a second. Welcome to Crystals and Cocktails. I'm your host, Priscilla Bernstein, the Soul Alignment Specialist. Today I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite gemstones of all time, which is called Labradorite. I don't know if you guys can see all of the color flashing in this as I move it around, but Labradorite has this iridescence to it, and it's kind of like a smoky grayish green color. And because it's a smoky grayish green color, I decided to make something kind of smoky, and I'm going to show you guys how to make a hibiscus drink tonight. And this is called Ahumado Seco, which roughly translates to dry smoke. So it's going to be another mezcal drink, so it's going to be smoky to coincide with this beautiful gemstone, this smoky transformative stone, which is called Labradorite. So let me tell you a little bit about Labradorite. Labradorite not only is one of my favorite stones, but Labradorite and moonstone are two stones that are really well known, rainbow moonstone to be specific, are really well known for their iridescence. So the more the iridescent color that flashes through when you move the stone back and forth, the better the specimen it is. So I don't know if you guys can see this here, but this one, almost the whole thing changes color when the light hits it, which is really, really great. Great specimen here. And so with the metaphysical meaning of Labradorite is, because it's a dark stone, not only is it going to reflect and deflect negativity away from you, but it's a great stone to have in your gemstone collection. It's really good to sleep next to and have either under your pillow or by your bed. And it's a good stone to carry around with you, especially right now, because we're in a time of great transition. So if you watched my last video that I posted earlier today, I'm talking about the energies at the beginning of September. And right now we're having to make a lot of choices, and then we're having to commit to these choices and move forward in those directions. So commitment is being called for, especially at the beginning of the month. And it's a little bit of a wonky energy, even though it's a lighter energy than what we just went through at the end of August, coming through that full moon. But it's also a good time when we're transforming and transitioning to have a talisman or some sort of gemstone like Labradorite to help you not only navigate what's true for you, but also to help you ground down and anchor into the commitments that you're making. So because Labradorite is a transformation stone, it's a great stone to have on you, to carry with you, to have next to you as you sleep, to help pull those transformative energies in and to help pull whatever you're releasing into them. So when you're using a stone, as you're going through something really big, like a big transformation like we are right now, it's a good thing to wash your gemstones often under running cold water or in a bowl of pink sea salt, and then to put it under the full moon to recharge again. So this stone, not only because it has this iridescence, it's kind of like a hidden treasure, and it's only through the light that you can see it coming through, but when you meditate with Labradorite, when you sleep with Labradorite, not only is it going to take you deeper into your meditation and reveal more to you, but it's also going to take you into deeper REM sleeps and help you with dream recall. And if you're really interested in astral traveling or astral projection, this is a great stone to have with you to help you do that. So those are some of the reasons why I love Labradorite so much. Plus, it's just freaking beautiful. And it is actually one of the gemstones that is for Sagittariuses. It's like one of our gemstones. So I think that's also why I vibe with it so much. Plus, I think I just love rainbows, and having anything that has like little hidden treasures in it is always fun. So not only is this going to help you through transformation, but it's also a grounding stone, which will help you anchor into the commitments that you're making and the choices that you're choosing to transition into, the person that you're choosing to transition into. So September and the beginning of fall, as you notice leaves start to to fall into fall, right? That's why it's called fall. Leaves start to dry up, the weather starts to change, and winter we go into dormancy. It's like a rebirthing period. We're going like internal. So fall is really a time when you think about October and like Day of the Dead and All Hallows Eve. You know, September and October are going to be a time more of death and rebirth. So right now if you guys want, you can also check my Patreon out. I have a full read on the whole month of September, but this month we're having to make choices, and we're actually having to kill off the person that we were to step into the person that we're meant to become. So that is what I'm talking about in death, not in physical, in the physical, but on an energetic level. We're having to kill off these old outdated beliefs, these old outdated programs, who we thought we were, who we thought we needed to be or should be, and we're really getting to step into who we want to be and who we're meant to be on this earth. So Labradorite is a great stone to have with you as you transition and work through all of these deciding factors in your life. So I hope this helps you guys. If you want to order it, I did Labradorite a few months back, but I can put it on my site again, and if you guys want to order it, please feel free to message me and leave a comment here or DM me, and I can get you some really beautiful specimens of Labradorite and ship them out to you. So that is Labradorite. So not only is it a grounding stone, but it's an anchoring stone as we're focusing on our commitments and the choices of who we want to be, and who we're transitioning into, but it's also a stone that will help you with dream recall. It'll help you pull in and recall past lives through meditation, and will help you get deeper into meditation and into the truth of who you are, so you can see what it is that you're actually wanting at a soul level. So get yourself a piece of Labradorite, or if you don't know where to get it, holler at me and I will help you find one. I can get you one ordered and shipped to you quickly. So let's go ahead and get into our drink now. What this was called was dry smoke, or Ahumado Seco. And what you're gonna need is dried hibiscus flowers, agave nectar, lime, some ice cubes, and some smoky mezcal. And then I just have a lime squeezer and a wooden spoon. My hibiscus concoction is still warm. So what you want to do to make your hibiscus, you can find this in the Spanish or Mexican section of your grocery store if you have one, and if you don't have one in your grocery store, you can always order it online. So what it is dried hibiscus flowers, and you boil a pot of water and you put in about a half to a full cup of hibiscus flowers after you turn the water off from boiling, and then just let it sit for about 20 or 30 minutes. And then you want to take a strainer and a funnel if you need it, but you want to strain all the hibiscus flowers out, and then you're left with this beautiful red drink. And this is something that's super yummy if it's still warm where you are, super refreshing and yummy if you want to refrigerate it, and you can add lime or not and just drink it over ice. It's pretty tart, so I have agave nectar here, or you can sweeten it with sugar or stevia or honey or maple syrup, whatever your heart desires. So I had already put a little bit of maple syrup in here because the rest of this is just going to go in the fridge to drink as a drink during the day. And but I have a little bit of agave nectar here for the cocktail. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first add my agave nectar, and since this is warm, I'm going to pour this in first, so that way the agave nectar melts and doesn't get caught up with the ice. So I'm going to do just one. This is about a tablespoon. I'm going to do a tablespoon of agave nectar in there first. And then I'm gonna do a shot of Mezcal. So Mezcal already has a natural smoky flavor, and with Mezcal, they normally don't have the little pour spouts on them. So I usually do about a 3 count or a shot glass. I didn't pull a shot glass out today, but I'm just gonna do about a 3 count. 1, 2, 3. So it's not too much because it has a pretty bold flavor. You can go to a 4 count if you'd rather. So I'm gonna mix that up a little bit. I'm gonna add a little bit of this warmth. Mix that just to get all that agave nectar melted. I'm gonna add my ice cubes. Oops. And then I'm gonna squeeze. Let's do 2 halves of a lime. So that's 1 key lime, and then we'll taste it and we'll see if we need another one. I'm gonna top that off and then give it one last little stir. And it might be best to let your hibiscus drink cool first before you pour it in here so it doesn't melt the ice. But provecho, look how beautiful this bright pink this color is. And it tastes beautiful. That smoky flavor is amazing in here with that kind of tartness. And I'm gonna go ahead and squeeze this second little lime in here. So if you have a big lime, maybe 1 will be good, but I just have these tiny little key limes, these Mexican key limes. So I think I needed 2 in there, just to get a little bit more of that like citrus flavor in. This would actually also be really tasty with a squeeze of lemon, and then if you want to squeeze the peel and get that oil essence of the, not lemon, orange in there, would be really amazing too. This is so good. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Crystals and Cocktails. I wasn't planning on even drinking this because I didn't really feel like drinking, but this is so good. I think I'm gonna drink the whole thing. I love you guys. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Crystals and Cocktails. Don't forget to get your piece of Labradorite when you can, and enjoy Ahumado Seco. Cheers!